Good evening. The Erie County Elections Office is making changes to their schedule to make sure every vote counts.
Tyler Gallagher went to the office this evening and joins us now with more. Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. As many voters are having issues with their mail-in ballots, the Elections Office is extending their usual hours to make sure that they can still vote. Long lines and mail-in ballot troubles have been the scene this week at the Erie County Elections Office. Many voters never received their mail-in ballots and have resorted to early in-person voting to make sure their vote counts, putting a strain on election officials.
We brought in some extra workers. We have more people focused on the windows, but we also had some help from county council members answering phones and just helping voters get navigated through whether it's getting a replacement ballot or just letting them know their options for voting.
Now, it doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but for the past 2 days, this hallway has been filled with people waiting in line trying to vote early in person. And even though today was the last day for early in-person voting, there are still other ways that voters can get their ballot in ahead of Election Day.
Erie County is offering voters an alternative to voting by mail if they haven't received their mail-in ballot. So we are extending our office hours to 6 p.m. for anyone who has already applied for a mail ballot but would like a replacement.
The Elections Office will also be open this weekend from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Only voters who applied for a mail-in ballot and haven't received it can cancel their ballot at the courthouse and get a new one. But for voters who haven't applied for a mail-in ballot and can't make it to the polling place on November 5th, there's another option they can take.
October 30th is the first day to request an emergency ballot, and that is mainly for someone who wasn't aware that they were going to be out of town on November 5th, or if there's a family emergency comes up, you can come to the office and request an emergency ballot.
Fernandez says those who would like an emergency ballot must swear on a declaration that they were not aware of the deadline or they had an emergency come up. Emergency ballots can be requested and turned in at the election office right on the spot, or in certain cases, a representative can deliver and collect the ballot. And despite those ballot troubles, the Director of Elections says the election will still be secure here in Erie County.